Hey, if you see a beach ball, a frisbee, and a six-pack of beer, and the first thing you think is concert, not beach, you're in the right place. For what it's worth, I'm Murray Valeriano.
Anybody wants to get mellow, you can turn around and get the fuck out of here, all right?
Thanks for tuning in to the only comedy and music game show that matters. Today, I have 3 contestants who will test their musical trivia knowledge and their quick wit, but only one will rise above the rest to be crowned the king or queen of rock. Let's meet our players today. Oh, this is exciting. This is exciting. I love it. We're fans of backdrops. So already I love Mr. David Wild, writer, producer, Emmy winner, writer for the Grammys, Frank Sinatra in the background. David Wild, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you, Murray. This is the best podcast named after a Buffalo Springfield song I've been on since Mr. Soul earlier today.
Oh. I know. I was going to call this Mr. Soul, but there was a whole legal thing. I got a cease and desist. But thank you very much, sir. I think you're the first one after 9 episodes to reference Buffalo Springfield on this show. I much appreciate it.
I'm old.
Well, I named the show, sir.
I'm like Neil Young. I'm old.
Right. And then joining us today, a very talented singer, songwriter, hilarious person. Check out, not you, Pat. Oh. Check out her new work with Stewart and Finkelstein. Heather Stewart joins us. Thank you so much, Heather.
Hi. This is just the best podcast I've ever been on, period. No qualifiers.
All right. Thank you so much. And then the host of the Rock Solid podcast. If you're watching this, you probably need no introduction to this, sir. Mr. Pat Francis joins us today. Thank you, Pat.
I am also the returning champion.
Depends on which way this airs.
It doesn't matter when it airs. I'm always the returning champion.
You know what? I meant to say that too. I'm also a returning champion.
All right. Well, again, it's going to get awkward because that one didn't air. All right.
And I am not a return champion, but I am often gainfully employed and not available. So
that's better than all 3 of us right now. I can tell you that.
Yeah.
I have no comeback.
I don't either. My comeback is tears.
Unlike Heather, I can't sing. I think I heard her sing a Bowie song at one of Pat's events. I think it was so great.
Yeah, that was me.
I'm a Heather fan.
Oh, thanks.
I hate the dudes here, but I like Heather.
That's actually so do me and Pat. So it works out great.
Yeah. With self-loathing.
Yeah.
Aren't we all?
Before we get started, there's a couple things you need to know. I'm going to start you all out with an advance of 25 points. It's up to you to add on to those points through strategic wagers and bets, but be careful. Any wrong answer, you could lose those points. Are you guys ready to rock?
Sure.
Double horns. Double horns.
Double horns. All right. Let's start this game off. Let's go to the rock wall. There are 6 categories in the rock wall. Each category has 1 question. Once you are assigned a category, you can wager up to 5 points of your advance. Once you wager, I'll read that question. If you get that question right, you win those points. If you get that question wrong, you lose those points. Let's see what the categories in the rock wall are today. Working Man, Hello Dolly, $1 Million Quartet, Sunday Papers, Loudness, and I Love a Man in Uniform. All right. All categories are assigned randomly. Pat Francis, we'll start with you. Let's shuffle the rock wall. Hello, Dolly, sir. How much of your advance are you willing to wager? 1 to 5 points.
I'm trying to think what this category could be about.
I'm going Dolly Parton.
Ooh, no.
No help from
Heather Stewart.
Salvador Dali.
Salvador Dali.
The other one.
I'm going to play it safe and just go 3 points.
3 points. 3 points. And Hello, Dolly. Hello, Dolly. During the annual West Hollywood Halloween Carnival, this female country artist entered a Dolly Parton lookalike contest and lost to a drag queen. Who was that artist?
I'm going to say it was Dolly Parton.
Dolly Parton entered a drag and lost. You are correct, sir. You are correct. That is 5 points. That is 5 points. Dolly Parton did indeed enter a Halloween carnival contest and lost to a drag queen. That must have been one good looking drag queen, man.
For sure.
All right. All right. That's 3 points for Pat Francis. Heather Stewart, you're up. Let's go.
Oh dear. Here we go. Okay.
Rock wall. Working man. How much of your advance are you willing to wager?
Working man.
Sexist.
Okay. What's that?
That's a sexist category.
It is. It is a sexist category. Working person.
Thank you.
Murray.
Sure.
Thank you.
I'm gonna do 3.
3 points. But
'Cause
since
I've-
you're a woman, it'll only count as 2 points. And
0.64.
all right. Working man, Heather Stewart. Kevin from the TV show The Office is in a police cover band. The band's name is a combination of the town in which the show takes place and the Police album from 1983. What is the name of that cover band?
Okay, I'm the only person on the planet who's never seen The Office. I watched the British Office and I didn't watch the American version. So, but
Snotty.
I know I'm so snotty. I was watching, a murder show or something. Police album from '83. Oh God, I don't know if I know the answer to this. I don't. I don't know.
All right, we'll take a pass. Does anybody
Take
want
a
to make
pass.
David look
Give it to
foolish?
somebody else.
Anybody?
Is it?
David Wild.
Is it some combination of Scranton and synchronicity?
It is. Yes, sir.
Oh, that was so good.
It is Scrantonicity.
That's what I.
Ransonicity. Oh my God, David, that was good.
think.
Excellent. Excellent. All
Not
right.
surprised a woman.
Because
didn't
I'm a
do well
working
in that
man,
category.
Heather.
You are a working man. I
Man.
see that now. Thank you for showing me the way.
Exactly. Who earns his 140% on what anyone else can earn. Who's not a man.
All right. No points for Heather Stewart. Let's go to David Wild. Let's shuffle
Damn.
the rock wall. All right, sir. $1 Million Quartet. You can wager 1 to 5 points of your advance.
2 points.
2 points. Ooh, 2 points. 2 points. Here we go. $1 Million Quartet. In 1996, which band signed an estimated $80 million deal with Warner Brothers Records, the largest recording contract ever awarded at the time, setting out to prove that living well is the best revenge?
I believe it's a little combo from Athens, Georgia.
Okay.
That my good friend's Rapid Eye Movement are in.
You got to know the band to refer to him as Rapid Eye Movement, just like
True.
you got to know Robert De Niro to refer to him as Bob. You are correct, sir. David Wild brings it home with a little quartet from Athens.
Yes, let's say that.
All right, it's a good deal. All right, Pat Francis,
Yes.
back to you. Let's shuffle the rock wall. Loudness.
Now
Loudness.
this has got to be about the Japanese heavy metal band Loudness, correct?
Oh, you're catching on, sir.
Gotta
You're
be.
catching on.
Gotta be.
I thought maybe it was just about me. I don't know if anyone's ever said, "Hey, could you speak up a little bit?"
All right. How much of your advance are you willing to wait? You're a big Japanese metal fan. Pat, how much
Five.
of your
I'm gonna
advance
go
are
all
you willing to
five.
wait? 5 points.
I love loud things.
And Back to the Future, Michael J. Fox's band, the Pinheads, were just too darn loud to compete for the Battle of the Bands. Which 80s frontman delivered the news?
Well, I'm gonna have to say the clues are all over this. It's got to be Mr. Huey Lewis.
From Northern California, Mr. Huey Lewis is correct, sir. It is correct. You're just too darn loud. Excellent. I believe that's 5 points for Pat Francis.
Woohoo!
Nice
All
work.
right, Heather Stewart, let's
Oh,
shuffle
God.
the rock wall.
Okay, Sunday papers. Oh dear. Woo!
5 points.
You know what? You only live once. 4 points.
All right, 4 points.
Getting
Apparently
crazy.
only
up in
live
here.
once with 1 point less. Sunday papers, here we are. Which band's official lineup was formed by placing an ad in the New York paper that read, "Macho types wanted, must dance and have a mustache"?
The YMCA, the Macho Man. The what the fuck is their name?
You're getting there.
Macho Man. The what the fuck is their name? Can I curse on this show? I'm
No,
sorry.
well, don't ask now.
I'm timed on things.
You're not being timed.
David, help! They sang the why is the gap?
You want me to tell you? Am I allowed to tell you?
Yeah, can David just help me out?
I know
I'll just give you a hint.
YMCA.
Have you ever been to
The
Greenwich?
village people, the village people, the village people.
Oh, yes, yes. You got it.
It just took me a second.
A second.
She got it. She got it. She got it.
2022, and Heather got 4 points.
Heather brings it in without the help from David Wild, who was very willing to do that.
Thank you,
Excellent,
David. I appreciate
excellent sportsmanlike conduct. I appreciate it. All right.
Again,
All right, David.
I like Heather. If we have a ranking game, mine will be Heather,
it.
Pat, and Murray, and then Walker.
Oh, man, throwing Walker under the bus.
I'm thinking of the animal song, "Gonna Send You Back to Walker." That's my
Nice.
theme song.
By the way, I love Macho Types Wanted. So good.
Oh, that's how I met my
Must have
wife. She never said same way. Same way.
I love how the guys who I believe the guys who put together the Village People were French, and that's why they spelled mustache with a U.
Oh, interesting.
Wee.
Pat, when you advertise for mustache rides, do you use a U or do you go an O? Do you go an U?
Whatever's going to get me the ride, buddy.
All right, deal.
Murray, there's a lady on the Zoom, and that is Walker. Let's move on.
All right, David Wild, let's shuffle the rock wall, sir. All right, I love a man in uniform, sir. 1 to 5 points.
I'm going to bet 1 point.
1 point. Here we are. The Village People's 1978 album Cruisin' is the first time we see all 6 members as their iconic characters.
Oh, she had to friggin' say the Village People, and you're not going to name the characters of the Village People?
That's difficult.
That
You
is
think so?
I refuse to do that because I don't like your homophobic line of questioning.
Wait, hold on. Wait, what's
I think it's inclusive.
is iconic? Is iconic
plumber?
homophobic?
I think
baker?
iconic reads ironic. I think I'm not
mechanic?
playing- I'm
A
not playing this
mechanic,
game.
a Native American.
Oh well, if I even say these words, they're gonna. I don't. It's 1 point. I don't take the friggin' point.
Can Pat
All
and I
right.
try?
No,
Sure,
no,
absolutely.
I think
No.
we can do it.
no.
Okay, here we go. A Native American,
A cowboy,
a cowboy, a police officer,
motorcycle guy,
motorcycle guy.
construction worker.
Yeah, construction worker, and what else?
The last guy.
Oh
Is there a-
God.
Is there a Navy guy?
Oh,
There
yeah,
is a
she's
Navy guy or a military guy.
Military
he
guy.
switched
It was
from
Walker.
Army to
It's
Navy.
Walker. The last one is Walker.
and Walker.
So what one are we missing? We're missing one.
No, you got them all.
We did. Okay, great.
You got them all. Construction worker, Native American, cowboy, cop, military, biker guy.
Yeah,
All right, I'll take 3
they
points and
said
Heather will
Native
get 2
American.
because she's a
You're
woman.
just doing some revisionist history. I don't think they said Native American.
I don't think they did either.
Yeah.
Well, you got blamed for being a homophobe. I don't want to. I don't want to get thrown by not saying.
Get
Native
Murray.
American.
We don't want to get Murray canceled.
Just say
Right,
engine.
absolutely.
I think it's engine.
All right. No points for David Wild. Let's add up these points. Let's see who's winning this thing. All right, the points are in. The points are in. That was one rock wall for the books. I think that'll go down in the annals of time as a never forget. You never forget. A never forget. We have in second place. We're going
Was that a
in second
Holocaust
place.
reference? Was that a Holocaust
Yeah.
reference to never forget? Or was it an inappropriate 9/11 reference? Either way, I'm out of this game. Let Carrie take over.
And did you say annals of
Oh, my-
time?
Yeah, it was the
What's in the
annals
annals
of
of time?
annals of time.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
I didn't say that.
No, Murray did.
Oh,
This- Oh my God. Oh my God. You know what I just remembered? When this show was fun. All right, here we go. Here we go. We got a tie for second place. We got Heather and David with 26 points, a respectable showing, guys. You got 1 point. It's neck and neck for second place. I love it. Place your bets now. Place your bet on who will win and who will walk off the show. In first place.
I got to bet.
In first place, we got Pat Francis,
Returning champion.
the self-proclaimed returning champion at 33 points. But it's anybody's game. It's anybody's game. We got 2 more games. Let's see how many points we can rack up in the mashup. Today in the mashup, it's supergroups. Rock has a long history of supergroups. Blind Faith, Power Station, the Highwaymen, Highwomen. Players, I want you to come up with a supergroup that should or maybe shouldn't exist. It's up to you. If I like what you've done, I'll give you 5 points. If I don't like what you've done, you get no points. Is it completely up to me? Absolutely. With great power comes great responsibility.
All right, Murray, my
Yes.
supergroup happens to be a Yes cover band.
Oh,
Okay.
But
I
my
love it.
supergroup's name is Nope.
Okay.
No.
Let me tell you who's in the band.
I'd love to hear it.
On drums, we have the convicted spousal abuser and all-around numbskull, Tommy Lee.
Okay.
Nope.
Nope. All right.
On bass, alleged rapist, alleged. From Marilyn Manson, we have Twiggy Ramirez. Nope.
Okay.
We've got a 2-guitar attack. First up is the often racist and always dumb Eric Clapton.
All
Nope.
right. Okay.
Second, we have a guy who shit his pants to get out of
Lord.
serving in the military. Plus, he also wrote a song about having sex with a 13-year-old, Ted Nugent. Nope. And finally, rounding out the lineup on lead vocals, it's the anti-vax king, Van Morrison. Nope. And that's my group. Nope.
Oh, geez. Thank God they weren't in a Parliament Funkadelic group or I would be here for an hour. Holy crap.
5 members. How many members do you want in it?
All right. That's fine. That's fine.
My group is called the Traveling Jewberries. I briefly considered calling it True Faith, but I realized that might alienate some people who aren't of my religion. And so my super group features, sort of in a Fleetwood Mac Wilburys way, like a group of lead singers. The 3 lead singers are Susanna Hoffs, because as Pat knows, I love Susanna Hoffs.
Absolutely.
Lenny Kravitz, because I like, even in a Jewish supergroup, I like some diversity.
All right.
Third, David Bowie, so that I could name drop the fact that David Bowie personally came out to me as finding out in later years that he is half Jewish or quarter Jewish. So
that's cool.
that is the front line of the Traveling Jewberries. On drums,
Oh, we got a back line.
on drums, Kenny Aronoff, who Pat has been to his house and never got a bagel while there, or Pat went to at least interview with him, our mutual friend. And then I'm going to sort of, as a backup, should Kenny be injured, because it's a lot of drumming in the Traveling Jewberries, Ringo, who was not Jewish, but the Jewish Forward in London in 1965 reported he was. And I later asked him about that. He goes, it was just the nose. So he's not, but he was reported to be. On piano, 2 pianos. And one is a guy who started out playing keyboards for Little Richard, Bob Dylan.
Wow, awesome.
Good sort of, and then Billy Joel can sort of fill in on keyboards. On bass, Geddy Lee.
Excellent.
Rush. And on guitar, finally, a sort of dual attack of Robbie Robertson, who talks a lot about being an American Indian, but not so much about the other half. And Mark Knopfler, because I think Carrie likes Dire Straits. So that's my.
All right.
Those are the Traveling Wilburys or True Faith.
And we all remember Robbie Robertson from when he was in the Village People.
Yeah.
Dude, fantastic. 5 points for Mr. Wild. I love it.
Hold on. The same as Pat's half-assed yes thing?
What do you mean half-assed? I had funny stuff for
quarter-assed.
every
Quarter-assed.
horrible person.
To your yes man, I say no.
Nope.
We have not yet begun to see half-assed. Heather Stewart.
That's true. Here it
Okay.
comes.
Okay. Well, I really did a lot of research on this. So So what I've come up with my super group in my research studies, I'm going Paul McCartney on bass.
Okay. Sure.
I'm going Blake Mills on guitar. He's a young guitarist and songwriter. If you don't know him, look him up. He's amazing. He
Okay.
played on my last album. He's fantastic. I'm going Freddie Mercury, front in the band.
Sure.
And I'm going Carole King on keys.
All right.
And if Carole King can't make it, Nina Simone. And Buddy Rich on the drums.
All right.
And we're gonna call that.
Make it.
And we're gonna call that. If you follow the rules, fuck you. That's the name of the band.
That's the name of the band. Is if you follow the rules, fuck you.
Yeah.
I love it. Rock and roll is about rebellion. Rock and roll's about rebellion.
Yeah.
I like it. Normally, I wouldn't award any points because you didn't read the email, but you pulled it together last second. I'm giving you 5 points male, 3 points female.
I haven't seen something this rigged since the last presidential election.
I have Nina Simone and Buddy Rich. Get out of here, guys.
All right. Well, we got even keeled game. 5 points across the board. David Wild, Heather Stewart, Pat Francis. Let's tally up these points. Let's see who's winning this thing. All right, the points are in. The points are in. This is, again, a game for the books. This will go down, and for what it's worth, history as my favorite game. My favorite game out of all the 10 episodes we've done so far. Everybody on the panel hates this game. I love it. And we'll go with the points. We're still tied for second place, even with 5 points each. Heather Stewart, David Wild coming in at 31 points. 31 points. It's neck and neck for second place. I love it. I love it. It's still anybody's game. Place your wagers. Pat Francis bumps up to 38 points, sir, with the aforementioned half-assed Yes cover band.
How is that half-assed?
Don't take it up with me, sir. Text your opponent, sir. He'll tell you the half-assedness of that band. Excellent work, guys. Thanks for putting in the time, everybody but Heather.
It was half baked. It was half baked, Pat, and it came from an ass. So it's half-assed.
I didn't know David drank until today.
Patty only drinks during the day.
He's a day drinker.
He's a day drinker.
You win your Emmy at night, you drink during the day.
Exactly.
All right. Let's rack up a few more points in the last game. Let's go to the jam. Today in the jam, it's Bond songs. Players, I will read a song from a James Bond film. I want you to tell me who sang it. For every right answer you get 5 points. For every wrong answer you get no points. All right, we're going to go down the line. We'll see how many we can get in 1 minute. Heather Stewart, we'll start with you. Let's put 60 seconds on the rock clock. A View to a Kill.
Duran Duran.
Correct. David Wild, Thunderball.
That is not Shirley Bassey. That's Goldfinger. Tom Jones.
Correct, sir. Correct. Pat Francis. Writings on the Wall.
Sam Smith.
Excellent. Great. Heather Stewart. Tomorrow Never Dies.
Oh, God. I don't know. Pass. I don't know.
Pass. That was Sheryl Crow.
Oh, really?
David Wild. You Only Live Twice.
Nancy Sinatra.
Good. Holy crap.
God,
Pat Francis. Die Another Day.
Madonna.
Correct.
You guys
Heather Stewart. Skyfall.
Was it Adele?
Correct. David Wild. Live and Let Die.
Oh, Paul McCartney and Wings.
I love it. Pat Francis. No Time to Die.
Billie Eilish.
Billie Eilish was correct. He got it in under the gun. He got it in under the gun. Excellent job, guys. That was fantastic. I had to do the cheat sheet because I couldn't remember all of them. I am impressed by every one of you guys. Let's tally up these points. Let's see who won this thing. The points are in. The points are in. This was one hell of a game, guys. I want to thank you all for taking time out of your day to do this. It brought a lot of fun to the majority of the people on this game.
Fun.
We're going to go with the scores are in. The scores are in. Heather Stewart, 31 points, ma'am. Not a bad showing. Not a bad showing. You really show. I was really impressed with the Bond themes. I was really impressed with that. Excellent
Thank
job,
you, sir.
Heather. Thank you for doing it. Thank you for doing it. And
Thank
check out Steele and Heather Stewart and Finkelstein. Check out the work they're doing. It's good stuff. David Wild, sir. Super impressed with the Bond themes, man. Holy crap. That was really good. That was really good. Sir, you brought in 41 points, a respectable showing. Second place, sir. Thank you so much for doing this.
I'd like to thank Walker and a few other people for making this triumph possible. And I also want to thank myself for throwing it by not answering the Village People question so that Pat could have a win in lieu of a Peabody. He's got this.
I'm the returning champion. I'm still champion.
Well,
Two
there will
shows
be
in
an
a row.
asterisk. There will be an asterisk by returning champion after this one.
Why?
Pat Francis, 53 points, even though it was thrown, so you could have this win because you have nothing left going on in your life. You need this win. Sir, you are this week's King of Rock. There is none higher.
Congratulations,
I'll accept it.
Pat.
I'll accept. Thank you, Heather.
You're welcome.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Walker.
sir.
David, I don't know about.
All right. Hey, I want to thank you guys for Pat Francis, Heather Stewart, David Wild. Thank you so much. I want to thank the Eye in the Sky, Walker Yule. Thanks for doing it. And I want to thank you guys for watching. Hit like and subscribe. It really helps the show. And check out our new Patreon page. There's a few levels on there I think you might be into. And there's a chance for you to be a contestant on this show. All right. For what it's worth, I'm Marie Valeriano. Good night, Pacoima. We love you.